Hello everyone, it's time to fly the next mission in the Big Show campaign. This is mission number 7. The briefing details are a little light because it's a scramble mission. So we're going to get airborne here, and then apparently our instructions will come through on channel B on the radio. So that's all there is to it. Medium to light winds, no cloud. Let's get stuck in. Okay, we've just been yelled at to scramble. So, oh, look at this guy running over here. Oh, no, he's sorted himself out now. He was struggling a little bit there. Okay, I'm going to get this airplane ready. Got some trucks over here to my right. And all sorts going on. Just checking through that everything's tickety-boo.
All clear. Switch is on.
There it is. The lovely audio. And we'll get aircraft primed. Brakes are in the on position. Just start trimming whilst I'm waiting here for a few seconds. Trim the nose down, trim the rudder over. Okay, let's get started. Raise the seat up, gun sight on, and I'll leave the cockpit lights off. The lamps can stay off. I've got a threshold off to my right here. Oh, is it just going to be me getting airborne? I don't want to run any of these troops over. Just going to check that it's all clear in front. Okay, I do see a windsock. Looks like we're going to take off down that way. So I'm going to do the old rush to get airborne gag. Quick check of the sky in that direction, and we'll rotate into wind here, or turn into wind. A little bit of brakes on, brakes off. Right, there's the very light. I just saw the green very light go up down the end of the runway in front of the gun sight there. You might be able to see it. Oh, jeez. It brakes off. There's trees very close to the runway here. Gear up, flaps are up. Just trim, stabilize the rudder. Back on the throttle. Climb flat out on vector 255. Flat out. Okay, let's go. That's pretty much the runway heading, which is good news. Right, let's check that the gun is armed. Close the canopy. And we'll just turn left a little bit. We're just about to hit 270 here. I'm going to try and climb at 180 miles per hour. My wingman's now getting airborne as well. I didn't even realise I had one. Oh dear. Alright, let's go. Up and up and up and up. Checking the lights are off. Yes, they are. That's 255. Alright, my wingman's just got his wheels up. 12 pounds of boost and 3000. I'm going to bring that back to 2800 RPM. Just a touch less RPM here. Okay, we can go up even further. I don't know how high I'm supposed to climb. It said Angel Zulu, and I don't actually know what that is. So this is a good 255. This. Now the mission name, or the mission briefing, mentioned that this was from the chapter in the book called something about struggle or scramble or tangle in the stratosphere. So I am assuming, based on the description, that this means we're going to be climbing well high. We've already had a scrap at high altitude in a previous mission with a single contact. We'll see if we end up at similar altitudes today. Airspeed 190. We can bring the nose up a bit more actually, because 180 is about max climb for the Spit 9. Let's go with a bit more nose up. Just trimming back a bit here. 190. Don't know where my wingman is, presumably way behind me. The map is looking fantastic now. This is the rubbish section of the map too, with the low detail. It used to look really badly in, under these lighting conditions, this sort of quite bright sun, but it's not looking bad at all, especially from altitude. Still got a few of those funny polygons where the forests start and finish, but for the most part, don't notice that. Keeping an eye on the engine. Temperatures look fine. (12,000 feet). Still going up at 190. Holding the speed really well. I can afford to put some more boost on now. There. I've got max boost. We're only hitting 11 pounds. I'll give it more RPM. We should get a little bit more boost pressure. There we are. Just sitting on 2900, 2950 RPM now. Oh yeah, now we're climbing. That climb indicator can't go any higher. Okay, I need to lower the nose because we're getting slow. 170 is a bit too slow. Angels 1.5. Supercharger just came on, I heard it. Boost has gone through the roof. So RPM back, and I can put the boost on 14 or so again. Gain a little bit of airspeed before I just bring the nose back up again. And I need to come left. I think I'm going to adjust course left a bit more too, because I think I've been steering a little bit right of my instructed heading. So I'm going to hit 24, 245. Just keep going. I'm going to bring the RPM back and the throttle back to 10 pounds and 2700 or so now. We have been giving this engine a beating since we got airborne. I'm just going to allow it to settle down. Bring the nose back up. Still got good airspeed. Climbing at 3,000 feet per minute now. Coming through Angels 1.9. Air temperature is going to be getting pretty cold up here, so I think I can give the engine another run in a minute or so. Still no sign of my wingman. Maybe I should have waited for him. Alright, time for some more boost, some more RPM. Let's get climbing again. 12 pounds. 12 and a bit pounds. Climb indicators showing about 2,700 feet per minute. really starting to lose my climb now. On 250. We're heading straight to the Isle of Wight. So I wonder if that's where we're going to pick up the bandits. 23. Got to be contrailing soon. Bandit is over Bravo for Baker. And I don't actually know where B for Baker is.
I'm climbing flat out on vector 255. Angels R for Robert.
Angels R for Robert. I like how they've used code instead of the actual angels here, because it's not possible for the mission maker to know exactly what height the player will be when those transmissions occur, so he's had to make do with code lettering, which is quite humorous. It'd be really great if there was a report location in angels option. For missions like this. Alright. Still on this heading. We've got 200 miles per hour indicated, so we're really going for it. Just a bit worried whether this Merlin can last. Coming up Angels 2-5. I must be contrailing now. Which means anything else up here will also be contrailing. Yes, I can see some condensation just whipping past the canopy on the left. So I am contrailing. Still climbing at 2,000 feet per minute. Good forward airspeed of 190. That's indicated, so true's going to be way above that. Okay, just relax a bit. I'm going to settle on the climb. Maybe 1,500 feet per minute will be okay. Constantly looking around. I'm looking for contrails to see if there's anything else up here. Celsi Bill down there. And the Isle of Wight just under the nose on the left. Oh, descending. Right. Bit more RPM and boost pressure. Angels 2-9. Not really climbing anymore. I can't afford to get much slower. I think I can probably afford to climb at 160 now. I'll just trim the nose up a couple of notches. Coming up on Angels 3-0. Still no sign of whatever it is we've been scrambled to intercept. 31,000 feet. Still we climb. Thirty-two thousand feet. I think I see my wingman back there now. At least I hope it's my wingman. That's 34,000 feet. I haven't had any further instructions. I'm just going to make sure that that contact behind me is actually my wingman. Too far back to tell at this point. Okay, apparently we've got...
Red 2 here. Smoke trail at 6 o'clock above.
Ah, got him. Right, we've got a contact high behind. Smoke trail. I should actually say contrail. Okay, we do have a high contact now. High 6. And when I say high 6, I mean high 6. He is probably diving down from 40,000 feet. And we're at 36 and a bit. But I'm hoping he's going to be awful maneuvering up here. So I'm going to turn in to face him.
Caliho, Jan. Ready to attack?
Let's go, Jan.
Okay.
Okay, looks like we've got a head-on situation happening. I want to get some airspeed. I think he's dropping on my wingman here, or is he coming for me? He's coming for me. Oh, it's sloppy, it's sloppy, it's sloppy, it's sloppy. Okay, I got some hits on. He's a 109, I think. So, this is altitude. Yeah, here's a 109. This is high altitude flying. Basically, I just have to tip the wing and just let the aircraft very gently turn. He will lose his altitude in the turn because that 109 just can't turn as well as the Spit. And now I've got a problem because if I roll over, which I'm going to do anyway, it means pulling back on the stick, which also means I will probably stall. So I just have to be super gentle. Throttle back. Throttle on. Yeah, I can feel the buffet. There we go. Buffeting. We just managed to hold the aircraft there. Alright. This guy's got big problems now. And he's going to go over and around like this a few times, I suspect, until we drop below contrail height. He will get a speed advantage at some point. I'm throttling right back here. What's my airspeed? I dare not look. Oh yeah, there goes the contrail altitude. I don't want to black out. Back on the throttle. Back on the RPM. Up we go. Okay. A little bit on. Very gentle flying this. Super gentle. I've just got to stay with him. I will eventually overhaul this guy. Back on the throttle. I will eventually overhaul him. It's just a patience game. You can see we're gaining. The temptation here is to snap the throttle. Oh, I have to. Blacked out. Pushing forward on the stick. Okay. The temptation there was to pull back on the stick just a little bit too hard. And that, of course, causes you to stall out. He's still flying, though. I can just see him there. I think the sky is too dark in DCS. They make it really, really hard to see stuff against the sky. I think it's because it's too dark. I'll show you what I mean. Maybe some other time. There's my wingman. This guy's just rocking through here. Now he's got some performance now. So I'm going to have to just work a little bit harder. Full throttle here. Okay, we're inside him. He's rolled back the other way. I'm going to go early. He's going to line up on my wingman here. He is. Brake, fella, brake. It took me ages to find that menu option. Oh, he's getting hit. I have to shoot here to try and shake this guy. Okay. Oh, he bailed out, so that's the war over for him. There's a ship down there. We've got a friendly airfield too, so we do have somebody somewhere real close to land at. And I'm not sure if I saved.
Dalmat calling. Landed down. We're returning to base.
Alright, I saved my wingman. Look at that.
Hello, Dalmat. Pando answering. Roger. Good show. Out.
Alright, let's RTB. So there, a bit of taste of the high altitude fighting. Spitfire performs pretty well up at altitude. As you can see, it's just that turning is so much easier in this aircraft than it is for the short square winged machines. Hello. Hello you? Yeah? Did I save you? Yeah, I did, didn't I? Pints for me in the pub this evening. I really wish... Oh, there is a cover me there. F7. But this wingman controls menu, this is really, really frustrating. I hate it. I need to get... Maybe I need to start having another crack at using voice attack, but voice attack hates my accent, so it always misinterprets me. Well, RTB. There's Chelly Airfield right there, my home field. See if I can actually get myself inbound. Yeah, excellent. You might as well make use of the radio for a change. Right, let's put the lights on. Okay, we're going to be using runway 17, which is pretty much the runway I'm on now, actually. No, it's going to be this runway here, I think. The south pointing runway. The one that's going left to right across my screen. That is 17. So I'm going to just join into the downwind, making a left turn here, and then I'm going to make a left turn onto base. Pretty much close enough to request landing. I'm going really quick here.
Infield 1-1, request landing.
And then I'll tell my wingman to RTB. Maneuvers. Nope. See, you have to go through so many of these menus. Navigation, return to base.
RTB.
Okay, throttling back. So downwind. I'm going to turn left onto the threshold there. Number two's just broken off to carry out his RTB. Okay.
Infield 1-1, request landing.
Okay, I'm going to swing it around. We'll do a straight in final. It's not really going to be a curved approach. Landing gear down. I think there's someone on the runway. Oh, there are people on the threshold. There should be 17 that I'm lining up on. No, it's not. It's 25. That's fine. What I can do is use the next runway over. Maybe that'll be 17. That one over there. Oh, those next guys are getting airborne with no trade. They must be fuming at me. So, turning left onto this one here. Gear is down. I'll drop the flaps now. There's the nose drop. Tiny bit of brakes on. Looks like they're sending me in with a crosswind. They are too. The cheeky buggers. They definitely said runway 17. Maybe they said 27 and I just misheard. So now I'm landing with a crosswind. Probably due to my own negligence. Or incompetence, or both. 120. Coming in very steep. Nice crosswind this. Yeah, runway 17. He definitely said 17. So he's making me land with a crosswind. He's letting those other guys take off with a wind straight down the thing, but he's not letting me land with a nice wind. He's forcing me to land with a crosswind. That is cheeky. Anyway, despite their best efforts to get me killed, I've survived. And I'm owed some pints from my wingman. I'll just park here on the grass, I think. Next to this chap. Well, quite a quick mission, really. Blatting it to the sky. My wingman's just sitting down there as well, right behind me. Very nicely done. I definitely did land on the correct runway because he's landing on the same one. So let's turn this machine off. Here's the mission summary. As expected, I bagged a Hun, and that's all we really need to know about that. Mission 7 complete. Thanks for watching. We'll see you again soon.